So talking about your angel investments now,
Yeah.
okay, what do you think has been like most unique investments you made till date?
So I think my most unique investment in terms of concept was this startup called Flock,
Okay.
FLOK. It's called FlockX. They positioned themselves as a TikTok for goats
Okay.
when they pitched, and I was just caught. I was like, "What is this TikTok for goats? You know, what does it even possibly do? Is it like images of goats that people just see?" And it actually is that.
Or goats dance on
Or goats dance and goats do reels and I don't know what they do. And I really was intrigued. And the pitch was made by the son of a farmer, right? And I was really wondering what is his story. So then one day we just got on a call and he was kind enough to share his story about how his father was a farmer and what he learned. And he himself was highly educated and I think tech graduate. And then he told me that the markets for B2B in goats in India is $15 billion. And I was blown. I was like, what are you saying? There's a $15 billion B2B goats market? And he said, yeah. I was like, what is it? He's like, 70% of it is butchers. Right. And then it hit me. I was like, okay, now it makes sense. Okay, obviously people eat meat and that's why the market is so big. And so the problem he's trying to solve is a typical like marketplace problem. There are buyers and sellers of goats, and there's a middleman. The middleman charges a high fees and provides very little value. And the buyers and sellers have to commute a long distance to actually trade goats. So he is solving this problem by actually doing like really cool, imaging and telling you, for example, that hey, there's 10 kgs of meats in this goat. So you can say yes or no without having to travel the distance, right? I found that concept like mind-blowingly interesting. What an industry. Size in India out of no one really heard of it.
Right.
I think Animal and all were hot at that time in terms of like people had heard of.
When was this time?
This was maybe 2 years back, I want to say, and in the pandemic for sure. And then this guy was looking for funding, and he's done really well since then. Touch wood. I'm really bullish on on his own sincerity towards the startup. And like I said, this is the amount of effort that is required if you're angel investing. Anyone's thinking of angel investing, it is not just putting 3 lakh rupee checks in 10 startups. I think you should talk to the founder 5 times, catch up every month. So Manju, who's the founder in this case, he sends a monthly update, and then we have a chat basis that. So it's a really nice experience. Beyond just making money, honestly, like if you're interested in the space, this kind of tickles your brain like it does mine. I was really happy just to have an opportunity to engage with him, right?
Yeah.
Learn about a new space. So that's my most interesting from a
unique
from a genre point of view.
Yeah.
Investments in debt securities are subject to risks. Read all the offer-related documents carefully.